Jessica from the Family Flips. Welcome to our vlog.
Oh Lord, that just happened.
Hello, I'm Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
Years back, we set out to find a lifestyle that allowed us to live comfortably, homeschool our 3 children, and make a life and legacy we would be proud of.
Reselling liquidated goods both online and locally through our bin store was the vehicle that allowed us to do just that.
It's hard work, it's constantly changing, but we wouldn't trade it for the world.
Here's the story of how our small business runs in the midst of all the challenges life throws at us.
As always, thank you for stopping by, and come on in.
All the stuff. So much stuff.
Oh boy. I missed it. I tried to get it. Jessica's back has been hurting, and I guess today it's not hurting as bad.
I took an aspirin.
She took an aspirin, but it is the first day of our weekly sale. It's Friday, so the bins are freshly stocked, full of lots and lots of stuff. And I don't know if Jessica's coming over here to get in the camera or what she's doing. She's being very unpredictable right now, and I don't like it.
I've had aspirin and coffee, guys. Let's do this.
Are you sure that's all you had was aspirin and coffee?
Yeah.
All right, but we got lots to go on. We're fixing to actually go live on YouTube, so you will probably have seen that. If you're watching this and you haven't watched the live unboxing, we don't know what to call it yet because we're just going to walk up and down these aisles. Who doesn't like to watch 2 adults opening up stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, I always tell people this. I always say, you know those little YouTube videos of those little like eggs or like Play-Doh that they put toys in that kids watch for hours and hours and hours? We're like that, but for adults.
Yeah. And it's the same psychological effect, I've been told. But that's what we've got going on today. We've got a meeting. Is it a meeting? What we're doing later on?
Yeah, I'd call it a meeting. It's just us.
We're meeting. We've got stuff to talk about.
We'll tell you about that in just a minute.
It's not bad stuff. Like, we're not leaving you or each other or nothing like that.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I did.
He totally just went up to you like, we need to talk.
Yeah, we're not leaving each other or you, so.
But we'll tell you about it in
Yes.
just a second.
Put the jacket if you want to.
I got distracted.
Oh my gosh, that is so your color. Please put it on. Yes. Hey, listen, if you did the weather, you'd disappear.
Oh, hello.
What?
So we just finished our live video, and y'all are loving it. So I think we're gonna start doing it more often. I think it's fun to experience that newness of the bins, especially on the first day. There's Joe, he's cleaning up his mess. So we opened some things and now we're trying to tape it back up and prepare it for people to come in and shop. But one of the big things that we are going to be talking about in this meeting conversation that we're gonna have is YouTube, because YouTube is fallen on the back burner a lot. I think in times of stress, Joe and I both tend to focus on, whoa, sorry y'all. Sorry about that, I'm back now. So one of the things that Joe and I are really gonna be talking about is YouTube. And a lot of other things, but where does it fit? Because now we've kind of started settling, kind of figuring out where everybody sits. We've got a great staff, and they're trained and ready to go. And so that frees us up to be able to do other things to help further our reach, further the business. And so what does that look like? And one of them is coming back to YouTube full time. So how do we manage our time and things like that? So we will be doing that, but first we need to open this store and let our customers in. We've already got a line out the door, so I'm really excited. Fridays is really one of my favorite days.
I really like this background. I don't know, maybe it's just through the lens. It seems a little whitewashed to me. I don't know. Jessica probably do some color correction to make it look good. But it is later in the day. I don't know, it's 4 o'clock probably. Jessica and I, we went and had our little business lunch type thing. And those are always good to have. I always forget when we don't have those for a while. I always forget how productive they are. Just because, I don't know, when you're at work, we're here at the store. It's like, it's hard to shut off because, you know, you just feel the needs of the store, people coming and going. It's like your baby you're wanting to take care of. Same thing at home, you know, so we went away and it was nice. And it was good. So we've been on this journey, I mean, really ever since we opened the physical store back in July of last year. Was that 2022? Maybe even before that. I don't know. Time flies. No, because it's 2023. So that would have been 2021. Wow, that's crazy. And since then, there hasn't been a lot of YouTube. We do every once in a while, we'll, you know, get on here, we'll make videos and like we want to start doing this, and you know, then it's like we try to start doing it and then we figure out what is keeping us from doing the amount of videos, from the level of involvement that we want to have with YouTube, because we love doing YouTube. We love sharing our stories, our life, all that stuff. But life happens. The best thing I can really correlate it to is if you have a baby, you know, it's like when you have a baby, that baby needs you a lot. Like, you can't work as much as you were. The relationships that you had before the baby was born, you couldn't have, just because the baby needs so much time, attention, nurturing, and just really focus, that there's other things that you can't really focus on. And it's been like that for the business, you know, that we've grown. We've moved into several locations over the last, since we've had the store. You got to give the baby a lot of attention, and then the baby grows up, and then something new happens. You got to give, you know, it just happens. So, I know, I'm talking a lot. It's what I do, you know. But we moved into this store in August. We need to hire more people, get stuff set in place, new organization, because the amount of space that we had is a lot larger than our other store and a lot more space. So we don't have to be so quiet, Whitney. So we did that, you know, then we got more staff hired, and then it's getting organized, getting systems set up, figuring out the flow, the traffic, the product, you know, and then holidays come and it's like, oh man, it's like, you know, so it's like the baby is growing up and the baby is mature enough now with the team that we have. We're comfortable with how things are going, the systems, things that we're doing. Can the baby just be like the baby on his own? No. But now that we're out of the busy season, we've got a good team of people who we trust, that we are empowering, that we're working through a lot of communication stuff, delegating things, a lot of stuff that happens, and that's kind of where we are at now. So we had the meeting. I say all that to say we had a meeting. We've been having lots of conversations over the last few weeks about what it is that we really want. You know, what really are our priorities in life? What are the things that we do? And I think, you know, a little side note, I think it's like a lot of times in life we say that we have priorities, we say that we want certain things, but then the way that we spend our time doesn't always align with that. So it's a new year, new you know how that stuff goes. But at the same time, it's like, not that, but it's also a great time that we like to do to take it serious and be like, how can we put this in action? How can we write down all of our priorities, what they are, what it is that we really want, so that as we move forward throughout this year, that we are holding to the things that we want, that we are we are spending our time, our energy, our resources on the things that we know that we really, really want. And a lot of times when you're in survival mode, you can't think about all that stuff. All you can really think about is just getting through that day or that week or that month. But now it's like we have because of all the things that we've gone through, all the changes, all the things that we put in place, our team, like we can breathe now and we can focus on the future with what it is, with what we want. So that's what we're working on. And I know for us, it's kind of like, I don't know, Deuteronomy 11, it talks about, just talking about, thinking about these things, but, write them on the doorpost, write them on your hearts, so for us, it's like, psychologically, Jessica's going to put together a vision board that we have at our home with all the things that we say that we want. And that's because we get up every day, we look at it, it's psychological effect, like it's there, and we're aligning ourselves with those things. And YouTube is a vital thing for us. It is something that we definitely want to do because we enjoy it. And we want to do the things that we enjoy the most. And I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about how things are going. And as always, y'all are invited along the journey with us. And we appreciate y'all as always. So until next time, peace.